Hello everybody, Retro Gaming here, bringing you another episode of SmackDown results for August 30th, 2016. And, as always, be sure to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. But, to start out the SmackDown for this week, we begin with a recap of Miz's shoot on Bryan on last week's Talking Smack of how Bryan called Miz a coward, and Bryan saying, "Oh, I wrestle like this because I want to stay safe and working for the company," and all that. And I mean, that's interesting because if that's gonna keep happening on SmackDown Live, I think I might start watching it on the network. Then Bryan, after the recap, Bryan and Shane were backstage rewatching it, and Shane was talking to Bryan. It's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be so direct and so truthful with your superstars." And then Bryan came back on Shane. It's like, it's funny or ironic how I'm hearing this from a guy who has beef with Brock Lesnar. Then crowd went, "Oh," and then intro. Then after that, Miz came out way too early. His song wasn't playing. The SmackDown song was playing. Then his song started. And then he got in the ring and said, "Cut the music," yada yada, and talks to the crowd about their attention. And then re-says what Bryan said about him, why he called him a coward, why I fight like this, yada yada. Then Ziggler came out and interrupted Miz. Is like, "Oh, if you're not a coward, prove it. Come on, fight me, right now. Don't back down, Miz. Don't be a coward." Then Miz backs out of the fight. He took off his jacket. He's like, "Okay, come on," and then left. And he came back up to the ring apron, took off his he unbuttoned his shirt, rolled up his sleeves, and then dropped out. Then Ziggler says, "Bryan was right. You're just a coward." And then Maurice held him back for that one. He didn't go back to the ring. Then we go on to the first match of the night, Vaudevillains versus the Hype Bros. Hype Bros won. Didn't really watch this match. Don't really care for the Vaudevillains and don't really care for the Hype Bros. Sorry if you guys do, but I don't. I only pay attention in teams or superstars I like. I used to like Zack Ryder when they're giving him the whole U.S. title push, but now he's just a mid-card talent searching for the tag gold. But, yeah. Then, after that, Styles was walking in the back saying hi to everybody. It's like, "Hi, AJ Styles. AJ Styles here. Yo, AJ Styles." And then, he dissed Cruz. It's like, "Hey," guy I can't remember the name of. And Cruz had a weird promo. He's like, "Oh, well, my name is Apollo Crews. Crews. Don't forget that." And then AJ's like, "This isn't a spelling bee. Why are you spelling?" And it's a pretty good promo between those two. I really think Crews should fix his attitude, because it always seems like he's happy and stuff. Like, okay, you can be happy to be there, but don't make it obvious. You still need to be in character. And then Styles came out and he gets a new ring announcement. The ring announcer, he's like, "Coming down to the ring, and who would now like to be called the face that runs the place, AJ Styles." And I like that. I like the heel side of Styles now. Well, I mean, I did before, but he's just having fun with it now. Then Apollo Crews came out, interrupted him, and said that the GM set up a match between him and Styles. And it was a really good match. Both these guys do really good work together. I especially like the part where Crews did a moonsault I think it was a moonsault or something. He like dove or whatever to Styles on the outside, and then he leaned over to Morrow. He's like, Morrow, how do you like that? And then he spelled something, but it was just a really good moment. But the winner of that was Styles because I don't think they're gonna push Cruz. I hope they push him for a title, like a mid card title, like IC belt. He'd look pretty good with that. But then after that, Slater. It was a segment with Slater and him introducing Rhino and Renee to his wife and stuff, and it was pretty. I didn't. I watched a bit of it, but it is weird. Like, so I guess like he's like poverty ridden now, and he's living in a trailer now, and he's just making up reasons of why he has to provide for his family, and he can only afford cheese and crackers, and yeah, weird segment. Then after that, Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton's segment was called Sermon for the Serpent. Bray Wyatt came out and did another amazing promo. I love all his promos, and I hope he is world champ one day. But then Randy came out, and Randy went in there. It's like, I'm not afraid to kick your ass, Bray, right now. They went in there, then Flash, and Wyatt disappeared. Then we went on to match 3 of the night, and that is Natalya and Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch and Naomi. Winner of that was Bliss and Natalya because Carmella jumped Nikki Bella on ringside, and Becky Lynch got distracted, and then Alexa Bliss won by roll-up. Yeah. Then after that, it was match 4, Slater and Rhino versus Headbangers. Slater and Rhino won. No surprise. Why would they make a returning team one like the Headbangers? I barely remember them too. Ugh. Excuse me. Then, damn it. Winner of that, Slater and Rhino. Then, after that, some milkman came out and asked for a match. For some reason, I don't even recognize the guy, but he started taking off his shirt and his pants and his underwear. Then Kane came out and chokeslammed him and threw him outside the ring. It was a fucking weird segment. I don't know where they were going for that, but that was just thrown in there. But yeah. Then we move on to the main event. Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin with AJ Styles at ringside. One thing, Baron Corbin should not be near that title at all. And second of all, Corbin won by DQ because Styles tried to interfere and accidentally kicked Corbin. And then Styles got hung up on the ropes and was left there by Ambrose. And that was how we ended the show. And, yeah. Pretty good week in SmackDown this week. But, I mean, nothing that's gonna beat Raw. I mean, Raw's getting better. SmackDown needs to do better, no doubt. But, yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for another episode of SmackDown Results. If you liked and want to see more, please subscribe. That link is down in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram. That link is also in the description. And also, Facebook and Twitter. Both those links down in the description. Like, share, favorite, comment. And as always, have a nice day.